it ends up working thanks to my amazing fiber optic connection. Okay, I think it is working. I just double check because sometimes we have a little surprises, but I think it is working. Yes, it is working. Okay, so I'm going to disconnect that. That's great. Done. Yes, a little second just to make sure that everything is working. Yes, I can see that is working perfectly. So I can just, let me check the chat as well, because, you know, you can ask questions on the chat as well. Okay, that's working. So I guess I can stop that. The technical stuff on Sunday. Okay, I think everything is working right now. Okay, I see everything is working. Great, great, great. So, hi everyone, this is the RTW Tarot Live. Every Sunday, we talk about tarot. You can ask questions about love, work, money, anything that you really care about, really. You can ask about your future. We also talk about astrology, and I pick a card for each and every sign for the week to see what's going to happen for the Aries, for the Taurus, for the Cancer, for everyone, so you can see how to start the week nicely. I want to remind you as well that you can ask your questions on YouTube. You can type them in just under the video. And for that, you need to subscribe to my channel here, youtube.com/Raphael Psychic. And that's for everyone. If you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, it's really great. I really appreciate it. So I can do more videos and I can stay free like that and be able to offer my gift to the world. youtube.com/Raphael Psychic. We already have more than 120 subscribers. It's a little start, you know, but we started recently. So if you can subscribe, I would really appreciate that. You can also appear in the show by visiting theworldsmedium.com/live shows. And there you can just click on the link to Zoom and then you can come in the show, talk to me, and it's a lot of fun when we're all together. Once again, I'm also, the video is also on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Twitch. So you can ask your questions. I will get them. I will reply to them when I have the time, because we have a lot of questions, a lot of things happening during this 1 hour every Sunday. So let me, I'm going to let the people that are already in the waiting room, I'm going to let them in right now. So I'm letting Renee, Mattia, Jan, Rosemary, who I haven't seen in a little while. It's great to have you with us. And I'm going to start with telling you what's happening with the astrology this week for each and every sign. So I don't know what sign you are, but I already picked the card because usually I pick one card at a time. But because this week we have a few different shows and we're going to talk a lot about astrology, I thought it was great if I would pick the card before to be able to say the same on the 3 shows, because, you know, it's astrology and it doesn't change in the week for each and every sign. So what's happening for Aries this week? Self-love. This is a card that came up for all of us because I'm an Aries as well. Self-love. It's a moment to just really care about your own self and to, you know, do something that's going to be good for you, for your heart, for yourself. That's for Aries this week. Then we have Taurus. Be careful. Something could happen to you this week. Make sure you don't hang out with the wrong people. Don't take too many risks. Taurus this week, be a little bit careful because there could be a little bit of trouble around. So add a layer of protection. You don't know what could happen this week. It could be a little bit dangerous for you. Then we have Gemini. A bit of a conflict going on around and a little mosquito in my room. So be careful with the conflict this week. There could be people bothering you. There could be some conflict. So, you know, once again, try to stay cool. You don't like conflict, Gemini. So just try to kind of like use the other side of you when the conflict arises and just go a little bit on the side and do your thing and then come back when it's better rather than having a real conflict. Then we have the Cancer this week, purification. Have you been maybe eating too much? Or doing things that you shouldn't be doing during the week or during the past weeks? This is a time to do a little bit of a purification. You could do a little bit of yoga, breathing better, eating better, watching better things like the show today, things that can really improve your general health, your general well-being. So purification for you this week, Cancer. And then we have the Leo. Leo this week, it's a very important week for you because it's very much about the reason why you're here on this planet, the life purpose. Why are you here? What are you designed to be doing? Is it doing shows? Is it, you know, you have to find what it is this week and stick to that. This is what this week is about, your life purpose. What are you here for? A lot of Leo, like, you know, people watching them, guiding people, being in the middle, being the king. This week, Leo, be the king or the queen, you know, because the world is waiting for that, wants you like that. So then we have the Virgo, emotional healing for you, Virgo. Maybe, you know, it's like for everyone for these past 12 months, everyone has been feeling a little bit funny, you know, having to stay home or not always being able to see the friends you want to see. Or so emotional healing for the Virgo this week, you have to really, you know, look into how have you been hurt all this period of time, you know, what can you do about it? Do you need a hug from your best friend? You need to be with your little pet and touch it. You need a bit of emotional healing this week. It's a great week. By the way, yesterday I did a show where I interviewed Mel Yost, who wrote this amazing book, which is called Facing the Truth of Your Life. And you can find the video on YouTube. And he can really teach you, Virgo, how to really establish this emotional healing and give you the tips, you know, and the tricks to feel better inside. So I really recommend for you to watch this video on my YouTube, Mel Yost, Facing the Truth of Your Life. That's for Virgo. Then we have Libra. By the way, I want to remind you, I am Raphael, the world's medium. I'm a psychic and a medium. I've been doing tarot reading for 30 years. 10 years ago, I dedicated my life to reading cards, talking to spirits. And you can ask me every Sunday at this time at noon LA time, any questions you might have about your future, your past, your present, your future, your love, any kind of thing you would like to ask me. I can look into the cards and tell you what I see. You can also type in the question on YouTube and subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/RaphaelPsychic, and type in your question. I will receive it on my special chat on the side. You can also join us in the show, theworldsmedium.com/live shows, and then you have a link to click, and then you can be here like the guest I have already with me today. And I can see already Jan, by the way. Hello, Jan, that I can see. And then what's your sign, by the way, Jan? Because I see you and I don't know what's your sign. Just tell us. Can you tell us, by the way? We're now talking about Libra.
My sign is Aquarius.
Okay, so you're coming like a little bit later. So now I'm going to talk about Libra. What's happening for you, Libra? And I think I remember Rosemary, by the way, who's here, who's a Libra. I've known her for a little while. So this week, someone could actually heal you. You know, it's a week for healing. It seems that a lot of signs this week are facing, you know, problems or things that now the moment has arrived for you to fix it and to you know, maybe you might want to use a healer, you know, properly said. You know, you might need a massage or someone who can heal you, do some Reiki for you. So that's for Libra this week, you know, it's a moment of balancing. And then we have Scorpio, and the card that came up was healthy boundaries. So Scorpio, be careful, don't mix with everyone, don't let anyone get into you, you know, into your mind. Just keep the barrier around you, you know, the boundary, because you don't know. Sometimes people, you know, you can have a very deep conversation with someone, a very deep experience, and then it goes too far, it goes too deep, and you're like, why did I reveal everything about me? You know, like that could happen to you. So make sure that nobody can get into you, your secret garden, you know, Scorpio this week. Then we have something a little more fun. Sagittarius, it is your birthday this month. It's a great month. There's actually an eclipse tomorrow on the 14th in Sagittarius. It's going to be an amazing time for you guys. It's always, you know, there's a sense of celebration. So for you this week is very much about music, having a good time, you know, like diving into the vibration of the sound, if I may say. So it's a good week for you. It's a moment to enjoy. If your birthday is right now, celebrate it, even if you're alone or if you have to stay at your house, you know, turn on the Zoom and just talk to your friends and put some music. It's a moment to celebrate this week. So it's a very good, happy, fun week. I like it. Then we have the Capricorn, who I feel has a very good time. It's a moment for love, you know. So it's a moment to find love this week and to connect with true love. So it could be a week where you would meet someone, or if you're with someone already, it could go deeper and really beautifully. So I feel really good. I wish I was a Capricorn today, but anyway, you can't be all the signs. So Capricorn's having a very, very good week this week. Love, you know, connection, deep connection. Then we have Aquarius, like Jan. So what's happening for you? It's very good. Empowerment, shine, you know, it's a sunstone. It's a very good stone. It's a very good week for you. So it's a moment to feel in the power, in the middle of everything, a bit like a Leo, actually. You know, Leo always feels very happy being in the center of everything. Today, you are a bit the Leo of the zodiac. So it's very good for you. It's the moment to do what you want, be out there. This is me, I'm the star. And by the way, next year, it's going to be even more. We're really entering the age of Aquarius for like 2,000 years. But it's really 2021, it's even more. So you are the star of the zodiac, my dear Jan. I hope you are happy. It's kind of exciting for you. I wish I was Aquarius as well. I'd be in the middle of everything. But Aries was before. It was when the barbarian were killing each other. That was Aries. So now it's Aquarius. So, you know, I want to say hi to Kristen, by the way, who's joining us. And for Pisces, it's really good because, you know, Pisces sometimes are a little bit, you know, emotional, a bit sensitive. They always want to, you know, help others, and sometimes a little bit too much and feel what other people feel. But this week is the week of manifestation. So it is a week where whatever you really, truly want, get into the real life, into the reality, and make it happen, because it is the week to manifest things for you. So it's a really, really exciting week, a bit different from what you're used to. You're really getting into the matter and making things happen for you. So it's a really great week. Something you've been waiting for could be happening this week. So that was for Pisces. So I think that's pretty cool. Everyone's going to have probably a very good week. Apart from some signs who have to make some adjustments, but I can see already some good things happening now, you know, towards 2021. We can start to see the sun again shining on our lives. And so I'm excited already for it. And with this eclipse on the 14th, which is like tomorrow. So that's going to be really, really exciting and bring great things. Kristen, do you agree with me? Because I know you like astrology a lot as well. And we are both looking forward for this eclipse on the 14th, which is tomorrow. Krista, what do you think about the eclipse, absolutely, by the way?
It's very good things with the Sagittarius eclipse, all new things. We already shed the crap we don't need anymore with the last eclipse. And so endings, beginnings, and it's right by the conjunction, which is in a week from Monday. So we have the eclipse this Monday and then the great conjunction the following Monday. So it's very much a big manifestation.
That sounds really, sorry.
Letting go and manifestation.
I love that. Absolutely. And you know, it just happens right before Christmas and New Year. So hopefully this year we will have a good Christmas and a good New Year, because last year, I don't know if everyone had a great New Year, but it was a weird conjunctions as well with the planet. I don't think it was the best New Year for everyone last year. So this year we might have a fun moment to transition to the New Year. So I'm excited about that. And the Sagittarius vibe is definitely bringing some good stuff for all of us that we deserved it, didn't we? You know, after this crazy year we all had. So now I'm going to ask you, you can ask me the questions you have about love, work, money, maybe what's going to happen in 2021, because I guess a lot of people are wondering, okay, another year is coming. This year flew like a butterfly, and now we don't know what is going on with 2021. So you might have questions about it. You can type them in on YouTube. You can type them in on Facebook as well. And of course, the guests who came in the Zoom can ask me directly, and we can have a conversation all together. So now the question is, who was the first person to log on Zoom today? And I think it was Renee, who I don't know. I've never seen you, Renee, but it's great to see you or to have you with us. Would you like to ask us a question if you are here right now? I don't see your face yet. I don't hear you, but I have the feeling that I will hear you and see you soon. I must be psychic. Are you there? All right, I'll let you connect. Since I don't really see you right now, I'm going to ask Mattia was the other person that was next. I know Renee, I think is connected now, right?
Yes, but I have no questions.
Oh, you have no questions. Okay, so just...
No, I'm a friend of Rosemary.
All right, okay. You sure you don't want to ask anything? Because you're here. You might want to ask something about 2021 or...
Okay, what is it you want? I should know.
Oh, you're very funny. That's a funny question. You know what? I'm going to pick a crystal card for you and tell you what 2021 is going to make up for you. And then that could be a good vibe, a good way to create this new year that's coming for you. So let me see Renee. All right, great friend of Rosemary, who I've known for a little while. And it's great that she's coming today and she brought a friend. So let me see, Renee, what's going on with you for 2021. What is your advice from the card? You know, it's peace. The card that came up is very much about peace. So if there's anyone that has been bothering you during 2020 or even before, or people that are upsetting you, 2021 is the moment to just be relaxed with everyone. You say, no, I love everyone. I'm always happy with everyone. I never have any arguments. 2021, anyway, is the moment to reconcile yourself with anyone that's been bothering you during these past years. So it's a moment of peace and of like being chill with everyone. That's the message of the cards. Unless you've been like, you've never had any argument with anyone in the whole world.
Oh no, I've had arguments, but there's no I mean, comes and goes very fast.
I hear you. So this year is going to be even more about that. And if there's something that bothers you a little bit, it's going to be peace, peace, peace. Really relax. That's the message from the card. If something bothers you, you'll have to just relax about it and everything should go smoothly. And what is your star sign, by the way? What months were you born?
Virgo.
Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, I forgot what I had. Let me just check again in my cards what I had for you. Virgo was 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, Virgo was emotional healing.
Healing. Yeah.
Healing, yeah, that's what you might want to do. Okay, great. Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Since you are Rosemary's friend, I'm going to ask Rosemary as well. Because,
Yay.
okay, great. Rosemary, are you around? I see you. Great. So cool. I haven't seen you for so long. How are you doing?
So trying to get ready to start. It's soon, but my day just keeps flying by. But yes, I'm so happy to see you.
Me too. How wonderful. Great. Thank you for coming. Rosemary, what is your question? What would you like to know? Today we're doing tarot, so you can ask any question you have about love, work, money, destiny, 2021. We can talk about anything you want to talk about.
Love partner, where is he?
Okay, so let's see for love what I can see for you. I'm going to pick a few cards and see what is going on with that. It's so much fun to connect on Zoom, honestly. I feel like you're in the room. It's really, really cool. I like it. It's great.
Great.
Thank you. You do too. Wonderful. So let's see what's going to happen love-wise with you. Let's see. Past, present, future. Oh, you know what? You're going to say, oh, you say that to everyone. Great love is coming into your life. I feel that something is about to happen. There's a wheel of fortune, which is here. And the wheel of fortune can bring whatever, you never know. But it's bringing great love to you. So this partner is right there. You're going to meet someone, I feel. The great love is coming to you. It's great. It's actually a great way to open the show because it is happening for you. So I feel there's going to be really someone that you're going to meet randomly. I think it's someone new that you don't know yet. And somebody's coming from out of the blue with this big love. It's like the 10 of Cups means like love, accomplishment. So that's kind of what's happening for you. So I'm excited for you. It seems that 2021 will be a good year for you with this love entering your life. And it's you don't even imagine. It's going to happen totally by chance. It could be a mini trip, you know, you might be going somewhere with your car for, I don't know, maybe a party or something somewhere and meet that person there completely randomly. I also felt that it could be connected to work, like you go to sign something or go to meet someone and somebody's coming in your office or something like completely random and it's like, hello, a bit of a Prince Charming kind of situation, which never happens. But for you, it seems that it's going to happen completely randomly out of the blue. You don't plan anything. And you don't, or maybe in a shop, you know, I feel it's going to be something very random, like an instant.
Okay, thank you.
So that's pretty cool. I like it. I want the same. Let's see what we have for the other guests we have here right now. So I think Jan was next. Jan, are you still around? Jan, who is an Aquarius. Jan, are you around or are you cooking or are you still here?
No, I couldn't figure out how to turn on the mic for a second.
Well, yeah, I know. It's always a bit tricky, but we always manage, don't we?
Yes. I'm going to ask what's going to happen next year.
All right, let me see a little bit what's going on for you. So I'm going to pick a card for the vibe of 2021 for you and see what is the advice, just like I did for Renee. So let me see a little bit what is happening for you in 2021. What is the advice from the crystal card, what they want to tell you. Okay, so I'm going to pick one and tell you what I see. Dreams. So it's very much about, as it says, reconnecting with your dreams and reading what's happening in your dreams at night. It's very good to connect to that. And, you know, even if there's no dreams that are too big for you. So that's another thing I feel as well about this card. And refocus. What is it you really want? What do you dream of? And refocus, redesign, and like be very clear about what you want and focus on that. So it would be a moment before 2021 to write exactly what is it that you really want for 2021 and then make it happen in 2021. But it's about your dreams, you know, on a very high level. What is it you want? What is it you wanted? 2021 is going to be a moment to redefine exactly what is right for you, what you want, what you're here for, and how to make it happen.
Okay, that sounds good.
What is it? Do we want to pick
writing?
What it is?
Get my book published.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I mean, it can absolutely happen. Yes, if that's your dream, then you know, it will happen. Absolutely, it feels that way. You have to really focus on that. Absolutely. But I think there's even more than that. It's very much about who you are here in this world, what you're here for. And, you know, remember the dreams you had when you grew up, and it's a moment to reconnect to that, to reconnect with that.
I want to find a boyfriend, like a proper serious boyfriend.
Same again, you know, it's very much about focusing on who you want, which type of person you would want to meet, and focus on that and redesign that, you know, or design it and focus on that. What is your dream boyfriend? It would be a very good moment to redesign on that, to think on that, reflect on that. I'm going to pick a crystal card and see what would be right for you in terms of boyfriends, okay? That's
Okay.
what I'll have to say. What would be an ideal boyfriend for you and what quality should they have? So let me see. Compassion. The card is very much someone who's very compassionate, cares about the other people, the human being out there, and it's very much about that. So this is a quality you must look for, not just someone beautiful, just like, you know, that helps, but it has nothing to do with, it's not because you are beautiful that you are compassionate. So this is a quality that seems to be very important to you, being compassionate, having compassion, right? So that's what you need to start looking for in potential partners. And the beautiful body and beautiful face.
That helps. I'm so shallow.
No, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, I don't want to, you don't sleep with people's mind, you sleep with people's body. You have to like them, you know, you can't just sleep with somebody's minds or thoughts. That's not enough.
Books and boyfriends, double B.
Can you say that again?
I said books and boyfriends, double B.
Books and
boyfriend. Boyfriend.
It's so funny. Boyfriend and book. Well, I wish that for you. And once again, if you really start focusing on people with compassion, then you are very likely to find someone that will please you and make you happy.
Okay.
So it's very much about this quality. It's very important to know what is the quality you require, what it is you really need, you know, and then you will find that if it's the right person, they'll have that because it's right for your soul, it's right for you. And so focus on that. That's important for you. Compassion, someone who can feel like other people and care about other people. It could be someone actually who's a bit in the charity business, you know, not charity business, but like, doing charity, or someone who's working for this kind of organization as well, you know, maybe you want to look into that as well.
Okay. All righty.
Okay. Sounds great. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas for us, actually.
I'm not coming back before Christmas, my dear.
Okay. All right.
Next Sunday.
We'll
see. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. So now we have, who was next? We had Mattia, because I think she was before Jan, but I don't know. I just got confused. Mattia, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, Raphael. How are you today?
Great to see you. Wonderful. What is your question?
You too.
What is your question? Last
week,
I wanted to know. Sorry. Go on.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to know, is there any good news for me in love?
So let me see what, you know, I'm going to pick a crystal card and see what the card want to say. What is the advice for you in love? What is coming up? So let me shuffle the cards and tell you. What is your sign, by the way, Mattia? Your star sign.
I'm a Cancer.
You're Cancer. Okay.
Cancer.
So this week we had purification. It's funny because I said a little something like that to you last week, if I remember, about some love relation you had that, you know, this partner, this person needed purification. You can use that too this week, by the way, Cancer, you know, burning a bit of white sage around you would be very good for you. And then let me see what card comes up in terms of love. What is the advice for you? What should you do? What can come for you? So let me see. Oh, fertility. Very interesting. Have you considered having a new baby at some point?
Well, he did say he wanted another child with me. And I said, okay.
There you go. So it seems that this is kind of what's next in line for you, probably having like a new baby. That's what I would say. In love, probably that could make you happy, you know, to be pregnant again. So it seems that this is what's coming up, I would say. But it also says, you know, purification. Wow. So make sure that you're ready for it and that you're prepared for it and that it feels right. But it seems that it could bring a lot of good things to you.
Okay, but I also, I'm wondering because right now he and I, we are in different states, and we had separated for a very, very, very long time. And like I said last week, we just reconnected at the beginning of this year. And so far, it just seems like we're not connecting. It's like he's being distracted. I feel like he could be with somebody else, but I'm not sure because our lines of communication, they're not open. He's not communicating the way I feel he should.
I remember, yes, we talked about it last week. But in terms, I have to put this question there, you know, you will think what you think. Did you feel like you might have a child from someone else at some point in the future? Or I'm just putting this interrogation mark, but it seems that you being pregnant would be a good thing for you at this point. It's a year where, or like what's coming up for you in the love sector of your life could mean you being pregnant. Maybe not from him, maybe you'll meet someone else. It doesn't, you know, I understand that you are reconnected with this person, but with what we saw last week, it's felt that he was a little bit difficult to deal with at this moment. There might be someone else at some point for you out there. And also, I would translate this card that way too. There might be someone that's going to be very fulfilling to you with you this year, what's coming up. Either he's coming back to you and, you know, everything is fabulous and great and everything is back to normal, or there will be someone else. But it doesn't matter, because in the end, I feel that you will be happy with this pregnancy. I feel this is something that's on the way for you. That's what's coming to you. So it's positive.
Okay, that's good. But
Yeah.
Another question, with the potential pregnancy, because we never got married, and if we're gonna have a child together again, I don't want to have a child without being married.
Yes.
At this point.
Well, that's another question. If I may say, I understand what you're saying. You would only consider having a child with him if you're married. What I just would say is that the child you will have, whether it's from him or someone else, will make you happy, and that's what I see happening for you. Regarding marriage with him, I don't know. That would be another question, and we can totally talk about it next week. If marriage can happen with him in the future, from what I felt last week, I felt that it was a little bit compromised at this point, because there's a lot of, you know, bad energies around him at this point. That's what I was feeling, you know, from the connection between him. But I feel good things happening for you this year, whether it's with him or someone else. But I do feel there will be a baby that will make you happy. That's what I'm feeling. So to answer the other question, you are very welcome asking it next week. And then, you know, next Sunday, we can talk about marriage if you want. Yeah?
Okay, thank you, Raphael.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Mattia. I hope you're following me on YouTube, by the way. Are you? YouTube.com.
Not yet,
Okay,
but I'm going to have to.
That would be great if you could follow me, so I can do more shows, and I really
I'm
appreciate
not
it.
that tech savvy, so I'm still trying to get the swing of things.
I'll teach you. Very simple. Just go on your phone, on your computer, youtube.com/Raphael Psychic, and click subscribe. And then we'll be connected.
Subscribe, okay.
I'm sure you'll find out. Thank you very much for your question, Mattia. I hope you're coming back next week. That will be great to see you again. And, you know, best of luck. And I feel there will be a baby. And I feel it's very positive what I see for you on the baby department. Good sign, good thing, good vibe. So it's a good news, I find. You know, it should make you happy. So now we have
Thank you.
next. You're very welcome. Thank you very much. So we have Kristen, who's around, who doesn't always make it on Sunday, but today she's with us. So that's great to have you here.
Awesome. I know, I was so excited too.
Awesome.
To come and check out your YouTube from Merle yesterday. So excited.
I'm glad. Did you watch it? Or did you rewatch it on the replay? Or
I'm going to watch it tonight.
All right, awesome. You might like it, because really I feel that we had a very deep conversation about what the book was about and what my story, how it really helped me to change and transform myself. So this book was really, really powerful. I hope you will like the interview, talk we had. It was very interesting. Even watching it, it felt like reading the book again. So for me, it was amazing, you know, to be able to do that, and you will see, you'll tell me.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
Wonderful. What is your question today, Kristen? What would you like to know?
Let me ask a simple question. The person that we always talk about.
Yes, Mr.
I like to ask a really simple question, like yes or no. Let's see. Will I in the next month, and it's the 13th, will I see him in person?
So let me see for that. By the way, I just wanted to say something. There's something technical here. Nobody can send message on Facebook. I don't know why it got disconnected for whatever reason that is. It seems that it's Mercury retrograde every 2 minutes, even when it's not, and it disconnects everything. So at this point, I think nobody can see or respond on Facebook. So I just wanted to say to, if anybody's getting frustrated, you can do that on YouTube. I think it's really connected today, but the Facebook today is giving us a bit of a, I don't know how to describe it, but it is not connected. So no stress. That's why I'm not getting any message right now from the Facebooks. So it's not the end of the world, because you can join us here on theworldsmedium.com/live shows, or you can also watch on YouTube and subscribe, and then you can ask your question. And I think that is working. No, that is not working either. Great. So basically, nobody can type in message. You have to come in the show. So now I'm going to reply to the question, not the question, the question that Kristen asked me. Is she gonna see Mr. during next month? Is it January? Yeah, next month, January.
Yeah, so between now, so it could be this month, because if it's the 13th, the 13th.
Yeah, 13th to 13th. Let me see if you're going to see Mr. All right, so during these coming months.
The Great Conjunction may have an effect on.
Unfortunately, I feel that something is stopping him from seeing you. And once again, I mean, we talked about a bit about it, but it might be because of the COVID and that fear, because it seems that something is stopping him. He would want to, but he's blocked. He can't go anywhere, and he's being stopped. He wants to very, very much, but he cannot do it because of COVID. And I would say that would definitely translate into the COVID. This is like the Knight of Swords, you know, which is reversed. So it's like, I don't want you to go, and I block you in the air. I block you. You can't go. So I feel that he wants to go, but he cannot go. He's blocked, but he would want to go, you know. This is like the Queen of Hearts, you know, who's reversed. He would want to go. He can't go. He can't follow his heart. He cannot go. So it's possible that because of that, and for that reason, he cannot see you physically.
Okay.
Because of COVID.
Well, that's cool. Well, that's only the first half of January that I asked you about. So it still could happen in the second half.
Absolutely. And, you know, I'm pretty sure you will see him. But at this point, yes, it's this transition, you know, this fear around this COVID thing that definitely stops him from doing anything he wants, you know, at this point. It blocks him. He's feeling very blocked by that. That's what I'm feeling.
Okay.
I hope I was able to reply to your question. We have another person. We have R. I don't know what's your name exactly, but you connected to us, and you are very welcome asking us a question right now. R. Sahu. Are you around? Are you there?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Wonderful.
Hey, good to connect. It was quite a hard work to connect, I would say.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the Zoom link, actually.
Oh, the Zoom link didn't work?
No, I didn't receive any, but now I found it somehow. But
I'm glad you found us. We always manage. If ever you have any doubt, just know that every week at this time, I'm always on youtube.com/Raphael Psychic. You can see the show, and the link is always below anyway, in case you want to come.
Yeah, super. Yeah, this is first time. So yeah, good experience to be here. So I have a question. Do you see any major event happening in my personal and private life?
Okay,
major event.
I understand what you're saying. So is that a question connected to love, like your love life?
No, just in general, right, so, major event.
Right. So I prefer that people ask me a precise question, because if you ask me a question that way, I would have to put tons of cards and I would see everything that's going to happen to you in your life. And then we will be only talking to you for like 1 hour and the show, like asking one question. And I would love to do that. And I actually do private readings as well, and where we really explore everything. During Sunday, though, it's like one question, and then I look into that.
Okay, let's move it to the professional. Is there any promotion coming?
All right, that sounds really great. So let me see what the professional life is has in store for you soon. Okay, so Ian is coming back. All right, so let me see for you. Okay, so past, present, future. Past, present, future. I see some blockages at this moment. It's hard for you to move forward. I feel that they want you to change, maybe to upgrade your skills on what you're doing. It needs to be upgraded. At this point, I see some blockages, and I feel that there's a boss, or like there's a boss of the company that wants you to upgrade your skills, to change what you're providing. So it's a bit challenging. I find that where you're working or what you're doing at this moment is going through a complete transition. And I feel that you will have to change. There will be a change. I feel that may end. What you're doing at this moment, I feel is going to go to an end. It's going to transform itself. You're going to find something else. But for now, it's a moment where things are kind of falling apart, I have to say, you know. But that's what I'm saying.
So you see different employer, or
yeah, I feel that
the same and the new position.
No, this I feel is going to end. Where you are right now, I feel it's going to end, because what they want from you is it's hard for you to deliver it. They completely change, you know, the management, the way they want things from people and what they expect from you, and it will not work out. I feel that this job will end, and then there will be something else and another company, and you'll be working with other people that are kinder, if I may say, a complete different thing. I feel that you're going to be working with different people. Yes.
And that's next year, or
I feel that it could,
Q1.
Maybe middle of next year, you know, it could take a little more time. I feel that this process of like you stepping out of this job, you know, could take a little while. So maybe middle of next year, I would say, something like that. Maybe even a little more than the middle of next year. So it could be through the summer of next year, you know, like it's a process. I feel it's kind of like fading away, you know, this job you're in, it's kind of like disappearing little by little. That's what I'm sensing, until it's going to stop.
Okay. Yeah.
So
thank you.
You're very welcome. I would feel for you, you know, it would be great to start already to think what would be the next step and what you want to be in 2021, because this one I feel is going to shift, you know, it's not going to be here anymore. All right.
Okay. Yeah, I get prepared then.
Yes, get prepared. It's always good, you know, to have a plan B no matter what happens, because you never know what happens in life. So in your case, it would be great to already think who you could work with.
And do you think it will be in different city?
It's possible that this would be closer to the water. You know, I feel there's a sense of water. So by the water, the new opportunity could be by the water. A place that is a bit less hot than where you are, that is a little maybe more humid or a little more mild, if I may say, and less hot. That's what I would say. Less fire, more water.
Okay, so I should go to close to France, eh?
Why not? You could go to south of France. Absolutely. Yeah, water is good for you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And you can come back next Sunday. It will be great to see you. So because the chat system is not working, let me try to fix it and to see why that is not working. So just give me a little second. And meanwhile, if somebody else wants to prepare a question, you're absolutely welcome to prepare a second question while I try to fix that. So I'm going to try to do two things to try to fix the chat, because this is a bit crazy why it's not working. I don't know why. And meanwhile, somebody here on the Zoom can prepare a question. If somebody wants to ask something, and I remember Mattia wants you to know about the wedding, so it might be your lucky day. We might be able to talk about it. Let me just try to connect this chatting system, because it always worked. And today, I don't know what's happening, but Mattia, thanks to this technical problem, you will be able to ask, that's so bizarre what's happening anyway. You will be able to ask a question. So Mattia, let's ask this question about the wedding you wanted to know about. And since the chat is not working, I have you guys in front of me, so we can ask questions and we do things more live, more directly, and it's totally fine. So let's see, Mattia, if you are going to get married to this person we were talking about last week, and that felt, you know, you were reconnected to him, but you weren't sure because the vibe was a bit strange around him, and it felt like he really needed a clearing, an energy clearing. But once again, it has to come from him, so you can't tell him to do the clearing. He has to want it, you know. So let's see if you're going to get married. Are you ready for me to really look into that? Because it might say no, it might say yes. Are we looking into it, Mattia?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's look into this. What is happening between you and him in terms of weddings? So you're here, he's here. Are you going to get married? You're here, he's here. Well, the cards say yes. I would say pretty likely yes. So it's, you know, maybe he needs an energy clearing, as we talked about last week, because, you know, people talk and sometimes people brainwash each other and say bad things to people, like, you know, she's not faithful or whatever. You never know. So it would be a good time to, do a clearing. And I feel that it's likely to happen. Yes, it is likely, I would say, to happen. It is very much because your souls are connected. And so there is love there. It is challenging. It is not the easiest, wedding thing, like everything is fabulous with little flowers, and little birds, and little hearts everywhere. It's a bit of a journey, a bit of a challenge, especially for you. In fact, because it requires a lot from you. You have to really give yourself very much into this wedding. And that's why it makes it a bit challenging. It requires a lot from you. A lot from you as a person. You really have to make a big effort. And also, I feel that somehow, now to dig a little deeper in the whole situation, sometimes it reminds you a little bit of your family that sometimes was a bit hard on you. And sometimes this wedding thing could remind you of being unchained a little bit, like when sometimes you feel a bit chained to your family, when you grow up and then they want certain things for you and you're like, oh, give me a break, So it's a little bit strong and a bit difficult sometimes. And weddings, sometimes for you, the wedding can sometimes remind you of that, that you're not really free anymore. You're in a wedding now. So you need to kind of like, do certain things that people do when they're married, They can't just go and have fun and dance everywhere with their friends. Sometimes they need to be with a husband, with a kid. And so that's something that might scare you a little bit and be a little bit challenging. But there is love. And I feel that you're going to work hard on it and it's going to work out, I feel. So I think there will be a wedding. I don't know if that's going to happen before the baby, though. I'm not sure. I feel the baby is coming faster than the wedding. So you will have to kind of like deal with it, anyway, whatever comes in, you can't just, sometimes things happen and then you have to decide later what you do according to what just happened. So I feel the baby would come first. It seems easier to have the baby than the wedding.
Yeah.
Sometimes when somebody's pregnant, the baby's already there somewhere waiting. There's a soul somewhere waiting to arrive, if I may say. So when that's part of destiny, it happens. It's just like the baby will come, it will not stay. It's planned already, if I may say, The wedding is more like a contract between two human beings. So you have to planify, and it's different. It's not divine or something. It's like, creating a union with someone, which is great, but it's more like a contract or so that involves two humans wanting to make sure that we want to do that and plan everything and invite everyone. And so it's different. It's a bit more challenging sometimes than having a baby, which is completely natural and just arrives or doesn't, So that's, I feel, yes. So it's pretty positive, but you have some work to do, I feel.
Any idea you think when this baby would come?
I really feel happening it in 2021. Really, like that feels like it's maybe the next time you see him, that's when the baby might be created, if I may say. So it could be just calculate, I feel that it's likely to happen. Next major event in your life would be that. So next time you see him, I would feel then you calculate a few months. Yeah, that could really happen. But it would be a good thing. And I feel that this baby as well will bring you, will help you. Sometimes people have babies and the baby will help them because they bring a very good vibe and they come from a good place and they have a message to bring to the parents. And I feel this child will have that for you. That's what I'm sensing. So it's a good thing. So don't worry. It's positive. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing. So just, go with the flow because I feel it's a very positive situation. That baby will not be a problem for you. It's, to the contrary, that could really bring a glow, in your life, I feel. All right.
That would be really good. Thank you so much, Raphael.
You're welcome.
That really helps.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you very much. I hope you will be here with us next Sunday with more questions. It's great to have you with us. And I see that
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I see Bo is trying to join, so we have another person who wants to ask a question. Jan has two different connections at the same time. I don't know how she did that, but today is pretty crazy. Everything, I don't know what they're doing on Zoom, but Zoom is doing weird things. Jan, you are connected twice, and Bo is trying to connect with us. I think she's here. Bo, if you want to ask a question, now would be your turn. Would you like to ask us something? I can see that you're connected. Now let's see if it works. If we can see you. I don't know. No? Well, Jan, do you have another question you would like to ask? Because you are connected twice. And anyway, the chat system is not working today. It's dysfunctional. So if you want to ask another question, everyone has 2 servings.
Raphael, can you hear me?
Oh, now I can. Is that Bo?
No, this is Gabriela. I tried to connect to you. I wrote a question on Facebook.
And it didn't work.
Yeah, and I try to connect with Zoom, but I can do the voice, but not the video. Then I'm so sorry.
Okay, just saying hi.
Don't worry,
Ciao.
Gabriela. Great.
Ciao.
Hello, welcome with us. That's why I saw you connected twice, but it was actually Gabriela, who's the name Jan, and then there's a Jan on the other side. Okay, so this Jan is Gabriela. Okay, I get it. What is your question, Gabriela, Jan?
Yeah. First of all, Raphael, I want to tell you that I really liked the interview yesterday.
Oh, thank you.
I was there when you were talking about the book, and it was very, very interesting. Thank you for that.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you watched it. It's a very interesting book. I think that can help all of us in relationships and emotions, and it really, really helped me. So I'm glad you really feel the same about watching this interview. Yeah, it was a very good moment. That sounds good. All right, so
my question.
Yeah, now I can hear you. You're with us with a fake name.
My question is this: I'm having on top this COVID thing all over the world. I'm having really kind of a lot of obstacles in the last month, and my car got stolen. My brother was sick. The job is very difficult. Then I have the feeling that the things are getting better, but I would like to ask you, what do you see?
All right, let me see a little bit in your life, in your general life, what is happening, if there's a transition, let me see. I want to remind everyone that last month was a horrible month for everyone with the planets. It was absolutely a disaster. November and October were the worst months by far in the past years. It was a horrible situation planetary-wise, so it created a lot of trouble for a lot of people, not just COVID. It's a lot of people that had their cars stolen, accidents, business collapsing, people splitting up. It's been a really
that was for me the last 10 days, actually, 2 weeks.
All right,
already in December.
All right, okay, because December is supposed to be a little bit better now, and we're supposed to shift, but there are still things not working, like today, for instance, this technical thing is absolutely not working. We don't know why. It's nobody can chat on Facebook right now. It works every Sunday. Today it doesn't work. So there's a lot of things that for some reason actually are not really functioning well. And we noticed that with Kristen as well. A lot of her fridge was broken. Yeah. We had problems with phones, with a lot of things. A window here, I could not close it for like 48 hours. I had to sleep with the window big open. So there's a lot of things that were not working. So we laugh at it, but when it happens, it's not great. So let's see for you what's going to happen, what's going on with your life in general. And okay, so, but you have very good cards, I have to say. What I see right now, I see clarity. There's a sun card coming up, which is very good. It's a lot of clarity. Someone's helping you. You have someone by your side who's very good for you, bringing a lot of light. So I really like what I see, so a lot of clarity, I feel. And then you have the Judgment, which is an amazing card, which is happening very soon. I feel that what happened to you was just like a little transition, but this is very good. The Judgment is like the moment where things happen, clarity. There could be a new contract as well. With work, it could get much, much better, I feel, so that's what I'm sensing. I also feel that the new year is going to be very good for you. I feel that 2021 should be really excellent with new revelation, sometimes, things are breaking or you have problems and things get reorganized better. Maybe with Kristen fridge that was broken, now she has a great fridge. I know I always take funny example, but it's true. Sometimes, like you change something and then finally you're very happy with this new item or this new job or this new person. And I feel that what happened to you should not worry too much about it because, and if you're waiting for money or something, according to what happened to your car, I feel that you're getting the money as well. And a lot of clarity happening for you and a lot of, everything is getting open in a good way, so I feel that the way is really open. It's going to be a good year for you, very much. So you should not worry too much. There could be a new job or something that's opening, I feel. So maybe a higher position, in the new company or a higher job, but I feel there's something new coming to you. It's positive. And also I feel you're lucky. I feel you will have luck this year. I see a sense of lucky. And also, what's very good with you, what I'm sensing as well, is that you are very aligned. You are who you are supposed to be. And a lot of people, do not find that in life. They live a life, But with you, I feel that you really are, you're honest and you are very much who you are supposed to be. You are the sunshine in your own life and you are that for the people around you. So that usually brings good things, to be yourself, to be who you're supposed to be, to not play a game and to really be where you are supposed to be, who you are supposed to be, with whom you are supposed to be, and doing what you are supposed to be doing. So I feel that's very much the case with you. So no, I think what happened to you as well is probably to show you that it's a contrast, you know, you can see, you can enjoy more when things are flowing in your life. When bad things happen sometimes, then when things get back to normal, you're like, oh, okay, finally my life is, you know, I can see how nice it is to have the life I have, you know. So it was just temporary, and I don't feel that it's a long-lasting tendency in your life. To the contrary.
Okay.
You know,
because I was very, very concerned about my brother, that he get a bad event in health, and that was very.
So, just one second. I was not asking about your brother right now. The cards I was really asking. So that I don't know. That's another question. Because the chat system's not working today, I will reply to this other question you have about your brother because we have more time. Because once again, I can't reply to the people writing anything on Facebook. So it's only you guys, which is great anyway. But so I will answer this question for you. What I was saying is more about your life. What's the tendency, the temperature of your life, if I may say, and it's pretty.
Got it.
Let's see your brother. What's happening, the health of your brother, right? That is a question.
Yes.
By the way, are you subscribing to my YouTube? YouTube.com?
Of course, yes.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so let me see. So then I can tell you about your brother. Let me see. You deserved it. You earned the answer. Okay, so let's see what is happening with him. Past, present, future. See with the health. Yes, I feel that the body at the moment is like, how can I say it? The whole thing's not working properly, basically. You know, it feels that way. It feels like it's not responding the way it should. It's a loss of control of the body, if I may say. I feel that it could be connected to the heart as well. Like,
yes, correct.
Yeah, I feel that. So the heart is like beating in a strange way, and of course it's really worrisome. I do feel, however, that it's temporary and it will heal. I mean, once again, he has to see a doctor. I'm not the doctor, but for
no, of course.
You know that, of course. I'm sure he has a doctor already. But I feel that it will get better, but it's not there yet. The heart will still create problems for him for a little while. It could be through the winter, but I feel that through the spring, he will be fine. So it's very important he's not pushing himself. You know, even if he feels it's a bit better, he needs to rest very much, because I feel that it's a hard, you know, it was hard on his heart, if I may say, and things will get back to normal in April. And it feels like he needs to walk from April, not before. So that's a long time. It's like January, February, March, he can start to walk around and kind of like regain the energy by walking. That's going to be to go walking around, yes. But for now, he must not push anything until March, I would say, because it was a big damage. I feel it was very, like the body's not responding kind of thing, you know? So it's like you want to do things.
That's correct.
Yeah, so, and the heart was, very, very, very weakened, extremely weakened. And of course, that has a... impact on his mind. Of course, you know, he's not happy because obviously, I mean, if you're sick, you know, it can have on your mood, it can have a big...
He's scared.
Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, it's sad when you're sick. But I feel that once again, he will regain everything, but it's important he has to wait until he finally wakes up and feels a bit better and then starts walking and exercise like that way. And that will actually relaunch his heart, if I may say, when he does that. But I have the feeling that it might not be as strong as it used to be. So he will always have to be a bit careful with his heart, even when he gets, you know, the whole thing, because yes, I feel
he will be sensitive on the heart.
Yes, he won't be able to do like really strong effort, you know, like kickboxing or going to gym like too much and like a lot. I feel that he's going to have to do other type of, you know, sports and like walking fast, you know, and things like that. I feel it's going to be better for him from March.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm sensing. But he will be okay with that.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm feeling. So I hope I
Well,
was.
thank you so much.
Thank you. And by the way, I hope you are participating tomorrow to talk to spirits.
Yes, I already registered from your email.
Wonderful. Yes, I wanted to remind everyone that tomorrow and every Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. LA time, 9 o'clock p.m., no, 9 o'clock night, yeah, which is p.m., New York time, we will be reconnecting with spirits and people who crossed over on the other side in this new show called RTWM, Talk to Spirits. So it's a premiere. I haven't done it before with people online like that. I have done medium reading with one person, but like that with a group of people, I haven't done it before. So it's a new thing for me. I hope it's going to be successful and that I will be able to connect with different spirits. And I'm looking forward to it. It's tomorrow, Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. LA time.
Raphael, do we need the pictures? Because I don't remember. Maybe you mentioned something, but I don't remember.
No, if you just have a name of a person, I will see how it works because I usually don't really do group readings. So this is something new for me. So there will be a few person connecting and then I will either feel what I'm feeling, you know, what kind of spirits comes to me, but also if you have the name of a person you want to reconnect, I can do that too and see what's matching with what I'm getting and the name you give me. But I do not need a photo. Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I just need a name.
Thank you.
Go in the right direction. That helps. Yes. And then we can see.
And is it the same Zoom link or?
No, it will be another link. In fact, if you go, I don't know how you found me here. Did you find me through Eventbrite or did you find me through my website?
No, from Eventbrite, yeah.
Yes. So if you check on Eventbrite, there is another event which is called Talk to Spirits, and it's another link because this show that we are doing today is every Sunday. The other one is every Monday. So if you can go back to Eventbrite and see the other show that my company does, and,
okay, let me do
and then
that.
you will be able to register and you will have the link and you'll be with us tomorrow as well.
Okay, super.
Wonderful.
I will do that.
Thank you very much. And then we have Bo, who I think now is finally connected. It's funny because Zoom and everything, you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's a bit of a surprise. Did you have problems too today?
Yes, it took me more than half an hour for everything to.
What happened? How come?
I don't know. Well, remember we went to Vegas and we had good time. I didn't take the laptop with me. And as I came here, it had been resting for over a week. So I guess it was kind of resurrecting itself.
It's so bizarre. I know I had the same thing. Like, yeah, I don't know why. I didn't take my laptop anywhere. And the same happened today. It was like, but anyway, you know what? This is what it is. And let's now, you were here with us, which is great, just before the end of the show. So it's wonderful.
I know. Just to say thank you for everything you are doing.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Did you subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/RaphaelPsychic?
No, like I said, we left on Monday, so I haven't been near a computer, but I took a snippet of it, so I'm going to do it today.
Great. I appreciate that. Thanks a lot. So what is your question today, Bo? What would you like to ask me today?
Well, if you remember, we said a while ago that this trip was going to be a good one, and I feel that it was a good one. He acted pretty much like a new person, very happy. We went to nature, which was another thing that you had advised me to do. And I just want to see how things are, because the other woman kept calling him and she was mad because he was not communicating with her. He was very present with me in Vegas. And I just want to find out how things are going to transpire in the next 3-4 months.
Oh, well, let me see, first of all, what was the impact of this trip? You know, let's see how that maybe changed, or how, I think that would be a good, an interesting question to look into as the last question of the show. The best for the end. So let me see how that impacted, you know. Okay, so, okay, I want to see like that. That's it, present, future. So right now it's feeling a little bit in between two chairs. I don't know if you can say that in English, but you know what I mean? A little bit embarrassed about the situation because he had a good time with you, and then there's the other one calling and stuff. So he feels something is a bit strange, you know, he feels a bit strange about the situation, but I feel that it was a very good thing you went, you know, because it brought this contrast in his mind, like, you know, maybe I should be with her and everything is great when we go on vacation, and, you know, so it brought something very good. And what I feel is that there could be more, you know, there could be more trips. I feel that there could be more trips with him. He might have some kind of a crisis, you know, I have to say, because of this problem with this other woman. But then I feel that he will choose you. So there should be a crisis coming. So be prepared for a bit of a drama thing, I have to say. But then I feel that he will choose you and stay with you. That's what I'm sensing. So everything that's happening right now seems to be, you know, written, you know, it's in the cards, if I may say. So there will be a bit of a drama just coming now. But it was good you went on this trip because I don't know, it created a conflict inside of him, which is positive for you because he really had a good time.
And I feel really that eventually good.
Yeah, but there will be a bit of a drama coming up because he has this conflict inside, but I feel that eventually he will choose you.
Yeah, well, there will be Christmas coming up, and that's our anniversary. Yes. On the 24th of December. And then, you know, everything is closed, so he cannot travel. And then New Year's is coming. So I imagine that there would be, I mean, we were just driving on the road for 4.5 hours. He was doing the driving, and it was I could see him just becoming a happy person again, because he felt very oppressed by being locked down here in California.
Yes.
And that was a huge thing for him. And he was very appreciative because Vegas right now operates at 20% of capacity or less. Right. And there weren't many people, and he feels very dramatic about too many people. And this was just perfect. The weather was perfect, not many people. We went to a very nice, I thought of you, very nice French bistro, which was very reasonably priced too for his birthday, just across from the fountains, the water fountains and the music.
Right. Well, is it in the Paris hotel?
Yes, precisely.
Yeah, I stayed there.
You know it, yes.
Hotel. Yeah.
And then we went on top of the Eiffel Tower in the same hotel. They have a restaurant and a bar. So it was really very special, and he was surprised. He was not very willing to go. He said, "I'm going to go just because you found Groupons. You know, I found us to stay for 80% of price, which was golden." Yes. But once we were there, he was really a different person. So thank you so much for all you do for me. And I hope that that's the same for other people.
Me too. Well, some are coming back, so I think people like the live show. It's fun to be able to connect all together. And thank you very much for telling me, because sometimes it's true. I do a reading for someone, or I give an answer, and then I never see the people again, but then I see them very happy. And so it's great to see, you know, when someone confirms something that I've seen, or so. I'm really happy for you that things are moving forward. I do feel there will be a little bit of a drama. There will be a bit of a drama still, so just be prepared. But I feel that he will choose you, and I see money around, so I feel that he will choose you. Yeah, I feel that too.
Well, hopefully he will decide not to sell the house. I hope that the market will go down, and he will see that this is not a smart thing to sell the house and become homeless. So we'll find out.
We'll find out. All right. So thank you both. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you, Jan. Thank you, Gabriela.
Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Raphael.
Thank you very much for being here. I remind you, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. watch the show or next week, or, you know, and you can also type in your question. Usually it works on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch, everywhere you can ask your questions on the show.
I'll find you.
You find me? Okay, great. And then now I'm just talking to everyone, like every Sunday, you know, you can join me at noon LA time and ask your questions. So it's great to have you with us. And I want to remind everyone that tomorrow, Monday, there is this new show, RTW and Talk to Spirits, where we will talk to people who crossed over in other dimensions, people who are departed. And it will be an interesting experience to do on Zoom and see how that goes. You can see on my website, theworldsmedium.com/live show, there will be a link to my to the Zoom meeting so we can all connect. And for this show, there won't be any questions or comments on Facebook. The question will have to be asked like directly because it's a conversation and this is how it works for this kind of medium show. But you will be, of course, welcome leaving comments and, you know, under the videos if everything reconnects a bit better than today. And then I will be very happy to see your comments. But the questions will be in the Zoom, so make sure you have the right link. Thank you very much, and I will see you next Sunday. Have a great week. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.